Welcome to Our Wakefield. Wakefield School's health survey is carried out every 2 years to find out information about children and young people's health and lifestyles. The latest survey was carried out in January to March of 2020. Pupils from years 3, 5, 7 and 9 took part in the survey, and in total over 9,000 children and young people took part. The beaver is one busy creature. Furry, rodent-like animals that are constantly working, building dams and lodges for safety and protection from fast-flowing waters and predators. But are you as busy as a beaver? 3/4 of Year 5 think the amount of physical activity they do is enough. 24% said they didn't have enough time to be more active, and 18% said that worrying about being laughed at or looking silly stopped them from being active. Monarch butterflies can travel further than any other creature in a day. They can travel between 50 and 100 miles a day. Only 41% of Year 3s and 46% of Year 5s walk to school. Here we see the male silverback ushering his brood up the road to get an education. He is often carrying some of the smaller children, and let's face it, it's a better workout than sitting in front of the television. Black bears are the #1 animal people look for in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. When we asked you about smoking, 25% of Year 3s said that someone smokes in the home. The amount of Year 5s reporting that someone smokes in the car when they are in it has dropped dramatically, from 23% in 2015 to only 11% in 2020. Best to remind Mummy and Daddy that they're not actually a dragon. Well, at least I hope not, because dragon farts can burn your bum. Yes, bullying does exist in the animal kingdom, as well as it does in the human world. However, it occurs for different reasons than your typical school bullying. Male chimpanzees have displays where they square up to each other, and baboons fight over food. 8% of Year 5s say they feel scared of going to school because they're being bullied or picked on often or very often, compared to 11% in 2015. The most common reason for being bullied in Year 5 is size or weight. In bullying others, you don't want to be like the baboon because he has a big red bottom. The quokka, a small marsupial native to Australia, is one such example of a species vulnerable to extinction in the country's harsh surroundings. Known as the happiest animal in the world due to its cute and friendly appearance, these creatures are now only found in a few isolated forests and small islands. 76% of Year 3 children said that they felt happy most of the time. 72% of Year 5s say they feel happy most of the time. We hope to see this figure increase, the quokka, the better. In a feat that every parent and teacher would be jealous of, the common garden snail can sleep for up to 3 years at a time. 77% of Year 5s get the recommended amount of sleep. It is important to get the right amount of sleep, or you might end up moving around like a snail. The white tiger is thought to be one of the most beautiful creatures in the world. A rare form of Bengal tiger with a unique recessive gene inherited to it from its parents. It is due to the presence of this gene which gives it a white color. More Year 5s worry about the way they look than they used to, from 14% in 2015 to 20% in 2020. The top 2 worries for Year 5 pupils is schoolwork and problems with friends. 63% of Year 5 children said they talk to someone to help them with their worries. In all honesty, I don't think the tiger worries very much about anything, because anything it worries about, it tends to eat. We all have hungry days, but are you ever 4 tons of seafood hungry? Let's be honest, the blue whale, giant of the seas and largest living animal on Earth, beats everything hands down when it comes to a big appetite. On a daily basis, this leviathan gulps down 40 million tiny crustaceans known as krill to maintain its bulk. 61% of Year 5 pupils eat fruit and vegetables on most days, slightly more than in 2015, when it was 60%. Year 5 children drink less fizzy drinks on most days than they used to, dropping from 24% in 2015, 20% in 2016, and 17% in 2020. Be glad that the blue whale doesn't fancy a fizzy drink from time to time. Passing ships may mistake its burp for a foghorn and be thrown off course. Social media users post about their canines 6 times per week, and there are tens of millions of dog videos on YouTube. If you're a cat lover, sorry to break it to you, but dogs are more popular on YouTube than your feline friends. The most popular activities Year 5 pupils engage in are sedentary, such as watching TV, playing a games console, arts, and crafts. YouTube is the most popular media app or site used, with 89% of Year 5s reporting using it. And many parents report having bought an iPad once, but not having seen it for about a year. Just occasionally hearing the high-pitched, whining tone of an American presenter playing Minecraft frenetically. Chimpanzees are reckoned to be the most intelligent animals on the planet. Chimps can manipulate the environment and their surroundings to help themselves and their community. Most Year 5 pupils want to go to university after finishing school, closely followed by getting a job. It seems that these cheeky monkeys are going to go far.